Today's sponsor is NetRef, a powerful internet management and edtech reporting tool for schools. Stay tuned at the end of the show to learn more about NetRef. Today is part 2 of what educators need to know right now about digital citizenship. My interview with Ann Collier.
The 10-Minute Teacher Podcast with Vicki Davis. Every weekday, you'll learn powerful, practical ways to be a more remarkable teacher today.
I guess the thing that has a lot of us who follow technology kind of raising our eyebrows is, there have been some pretty high profile technology journalists and I guess thought leaders in Silicon Valley who've made a really big deal about deleting their Facebook accounts and getting off Twitter. And I guess I've been skeptical about whether it really is hurting us and making us less satisfied, or are you just getting older and you don't have time for this or what? So I guess you're not deleting your accounts.
No, my husband has deactivated one of his accounts. He's finding that a bit of a struggle too. Have you heard of Nerd Fighters? There's a really great YouTube star. John is the brother. They're also called the Vlog Brothers. And there's a great piece that John did on YouTube about how he deleted all of his social media for a year. And he was just kind of, I guess he went on YouTube to talk about it, right? But
yeah.
So he's producing, but I don't think he's checking news feeds and all of that. But he kind of checks in and tells you how he's doing. And I think it's one of the best things I've seen so far. It's level-headed, it's balanced, and, he's really talking about upsides and downsides. And I think that's what we have to look at. It's neither all bad or all good. It's just like what works for you right now. And I haven't deleted mine because this is my work. And I like some platforms better than other platforms. Some kind of annoy me, but not all the time. And I don't think they're inherently bad or good. They're just tools. And sometimes I do find I'm on my phone more than I'd like to be. But at the same time, I get my work done. So it's very individual. It really is. And I think there are times when we've got to really check in with our kids and be on them a bit more than other times, or other kids, some kids more than other kids,
So as we finish up, Ann, talk directly to teachers and give them some encouragement about what should we be doing with digital citizenship. You said, don't lecture. How do we engage kids in the conversations that will help shape their lives and help them live better lives, particularly using social media, because that's going to be part of their life?
Well, recognize that you teachers are digital citizens too, right? And we're figuring this out as we go along. So tap into their intelligence, get them to define digital citizenship as they see it among themselves and with you, and then practice what you're learning in digital media. It's like you can't learn to swim without a swimming pool. So let's swim in this pool together and mentor one another and see it as a practice that is continuing to evolve. Things are changing fast here, and we're all feeling a little bit unnerved and at a loss at times. And so we need each other, and we can tap into their wisdom and their intelligence and leadership, as well as express our own.
So, Ann, tell us how we can connect with you and get help for us in our schools.
You can always connect with me through anncollier@gmail.com or ann@netsafetycollaborative.org. And we are actually helping schools get content taken down that's harmful to students. We work with the social media platforms on that. And we don't work with individual parents or students or teachers. We work with the school. So if a teacher calls, or usually it's an assistant principal, right, we can help with an incident when it's happening.
Okay. And what website?
The website is just socialmediahelpline.com.
So Ann Collier is the founder and executive director of the Net Safety Collaborative, and it runs icanhelpline.org, which is a new U.S. social media helpline for schools. She is a valuable resource, and also it sounds like a fantastic resource for us if we are dealing with social media issues. Thank you, Ann.
You're welcome. Thanks so much for this conversation, Vicki. It was a pleasure.
NetRef recently gave me a tour of their powerful product. Could you imagine knowing how much time each class and department spends on websites and apps? How about each teacher being able to control what websites students can and cannot use? As an IT director, putting website filtering in the hands of teachers while being able to hold everyone accountable is exciting. To learn more about NetRef, go to coolcatteacher.com/NetRef helps. That's NETREFHELPS.
Thank you for listening to the 10-Minute Teacher Podcast. You can download the show notes and see the archive at coolcatteacher.com/podcast. Never stop learning.